How's it going, guys? This is Kyle with NEPA Outdoors. I just wanted to go over um, some of the mods and stuff I did to my Summit Viper SD that I got for Christmas this year. And so far I only used once, but I'm really liking it. But these are just some of the mods I did, made it a little bit better, and I'm just gonna go over with you. This is I think it's a 2015 model. Um, I'm not sure if this year they just started doing it or very recently. They did the bungee shoulder straps instead of the regular just straps. And they went with the zipper armrest pads. So I kind of like that. I think they just started doing it in 2015. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, they have those. Pretty much most, I didn't repaint the stand or anything. I don't see any need to until the paint starts chipping off, which apparently is a problem with Summits. But one of the main things I did was I got some of the accessories from Third Hand Archery. So what I got was Third Hand Archery bow holder, which I mounted on the left-hand side. I also got the stabilizer straps, which are attached to the back of the bottom portion and to the top portion. This really made it for me. That was the main reason I got a climber, because I felt safe. I felt a lot safer using the stabilizer straps, because otherwise all you're connected to is your little bungee umbilical cord, and if your bottom section falls, you gotta hope this thing holds. Also, you really don't need your other strap for the top section. Generally, if you can tighten these down hard enough, and if you tighten them pretty hard, you step on the bottom section while you're in a tree, it's going to dig the top section in, and you're not going to move. I climbed into it wasn't a cherry, it was I think a cedar tree, or a hickory, I'm not sure. Anyway, a real hard bark. It was top section, didn't really want to dig in, but I got about 20 feet up and I didn't move. It's a little scary coming down, but it was all right. I felt a lot safer with the stabilizer straps, knowing that I could keep my bottom section close to me, and I knew my top and bottom sections were tight once I got set up. So that's a big one. Those two are the big ones. Another thing I did, these shoulder straps are pretty comfortable. If you're not hiking real far, it's a lot better than the old ones I used to have. Because I know my buddy has one, and he pretty much doesn't like it. That's the main complaint. That was a main complaint with Summits. When I used to play airsoft, I still have a plate carrier, and these are Eagle Industry shoulder pads for armor carrying plate carrier, and they were $5 on Amazon.com. I checked yesterday; they're still on Amazon.com for like $5 or $6, and they made a hell of a difference because they are padded. They're nicely padded. They're wide. They spread the weight out, and I was able to hike up probably a half mile up a pretty steep mountain with logging roads, maybe 3/4 of a mile. No, probably half a mile, but it was pretty steep. With this, and with my like 10 or 15 pound backpack strapped on the back of it, it wasn't easy, but I got it done. I don't know how, but I was sore the next day. All right, so those are basically the two, a couple of the major ones. Another thing I did, first time I used it, I realized that when I was leaning back, I was getting these metal bars dug into my my back and like my shoulder blades. So I went to Tractor Supply right over there. I actually did this today. I got 1-inch pipe insulation. I think if you can get 2-inch, it'll go all the way around it. But 1-inch fit pretty good once I duct taped it down. The pipe insulation was like $5 for 4 big long sheets. And I mean, you could put these on the railings of your other stands and everything. But then I got this Archery camo duct tape. That was like $3 or $4, and just wrapped it. Now they're on there nice and secure. They're not going to move. And I have some extra padding when I lean back and get comfortable. One other thing. Third Hand Archery makes it's called an SS footrest. Now, that's $15. And it's basically a stabilizer strap, but just without, I don't know. It's basically a stabilizer strap with a piece of PVC pipe wrapped in camo duct tape. So I pretty much copied it with 550 paracord, and I think that's about a 1-inch PVC pipe wrapped in camo duct tape. And when I don't use it, just flip it around, flip it around, flip it around. And then I'll just get that out of the way. And so it doesn't flop around. These are these little nifty little gear ties. I think that's what they're called. They're at Tractor Supply too. And just, I can't do this one-handed, but you put that around there, tie it off. It's fluorescent orange if you drop it. That way that's not flopping around. Anyway, those are the main mods that I did. The stabilizer straps, the bow holder right here, and those shoulder pads are the main ones. The next one would probably be the backrest, and you don't really need this footrest, but I didn't pay anything for it, so yeah. Anyway, I hope this guy gives you guys some ideas for your summit stands. My Viper is by far the most comfortable stand, hands down, that I have ever hunted in. And I mean that. I've hunted in ladder stands, hang-on stands. This is the most comfortable and probably the most solid stand I've ever been in. The only thing you got to get used to is changing when you go in the woods and being quieter and carrying less. But anyway, hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys can implement some of these to yours. If I had to recommend one, do the stabilizer straps. It's a lot safer than just your little umbilical cord. Another project I'm working on, I'm refurbishing this old hang-on stand. Right now I got some Rust-Oleum rust reformer on there. I'm going to repaint it. So that's just another thing I got going on. Alright guys, take care. Good luck hunting. Our flintlock season's coming to a close here in Pennsylvania soon, so yeah. Alright, take care.